Hey everybody, it's Paul125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Hersheypark, and we're going to check out the hollow section of the park. So why are we picking the hollow section as opposed to any other part of the park? Well, this is pretty much the original area of Hersheypark. So this has some classic rides, it has some classic games, it has a whole classic feel to it. So we figured, you know what? Let's show the original area of Hersheypark when it opened in the 70s, all right? So why is this called the Hollow? Well, the main reason is because of that ride right there, the Comet. It used to be called Comet Hollow for years, but they kind of changed that up a little bit over time, and now it's just called the Hollow. So we're going to come to the far end over here, and then we're going to work our way all the way through. So right there's the sign that says the Hollow, so you know where you're going. There used to be a lot of other sections like Music Box Theater and Mine Town, but a lot of those have gone down the wayside. So on the far side of the Hollow is where the amphitheater once was. Now the amphitheater is gone, as you can tell. They got rid of all the seating and all that, but it is kind of a, yeah, I saw a lot of good shows there, but that just means that something new will be coming soon. So let's head over here. Now on this side of the Hollow here, they actually got a couple kids rides, well, adult and kids rides. So over here they have the teacups, which is one of the best signages I've ever seen. Right there's the sign. And there's the teacups. And over here is the sweet swing, which, I'm not going to lie to you, it looks kind of like a glorified porch swing here. But you know what? It is some fun, and it is an attraction that they have. Now over here they got some games here. This one is the bottle cap game, which is one of the challenges. So you have to throw the ring onto the bottlenecks to get a horrifyingly big kiss there. All right, so the main attraction down on this side is the Comet, which is their 1940s PTC coaster. And let me make that a little bit brighter for you so you can see it there. This is the wooden coaster. It's been around for years. It is the oldest coaster. Now, barely in the Comet, in the Hollow, is a Great Bear. The entrance is actually where Mine Town used to be, but most of the ride actually goes through the Hollow. But here's the Comet. Now the thing about the Comet is it has a lower than usual when it comes to the height requirement. So a lot of kids can get on this ride. As you can tell, most rides actually for roller coasters is the Hershey bar, but here you can actually get the Reese bar too. So that kind of helps you out there. So that's why the line's always huge, because little kids, that could be one of their first coasters. Now here is probably my favorite game of all games, skee ball. And what I like about this one is it actually takes a game card. I have one of these game cards, and we're going to be doing a Let's Play later on this year, showing you all the games here. But what I like about this skee ball is it is a traditional skee ball. It's not one of those ice ball things you have nowadays. But it looks like you can win some gnomes. That seems to be the main thing here. And then over here you got a whack-a-mole, which you got to have a certain amount of people to play, but the first person to get to 150 points wins. And here you got teddy bears. So at least here you got gnomes and teddy bears, a little bit different than the typical fare that you get. And over here is one of their bigger flat rides. It's called the Wave Swinger. Last time I was here, it was actually getting repairs, but I'm here on a Saturday. I'm going to stop doing that because, as you can tell, the crowds are crazy today. Beautiful spring day, so you got tons of crowds, but right there is the Comet. Now the yellow one there and right in front of us, let me darken this a little bit, that is Skyrush, which has been pretty much new restraints and getting a rebirth. And we'll show you more on that in a second. And right here they got a refresh bar. So you got, of course you got Hershey candies and stuff like that. I like the fact that they got dipped pretzels. But right here is the Wave Swinger. This is a traditional flying trapeze that you see at a lot of parks. This one's been around for decades at this point. I remember when it first came in. I think it was the 80s it came in, so they maintain it perfectly, which is always nice to see. Now right there is Skyrush, and right there you can actually see a train with some of the new restraints and such. So that is Skyrush right there. Right next to it, a Dunkin' Donuts, which actually has some donuts, some munchkins, and of course the coffee that people love. Now over here, this is going to be something later on this summer. But right over here is the Freeze Zone and the Pepsi Fast Fill. Used to be a slushy place here, so they changed that out a bit. But this is what they call dispatch pizza, and it's actually on all the meal plans. But this particular pizza place is barely ever open. This is, and it looks like it floods too. But here's some Pepsi here. But this is where you can actually go in. Got a lot of decoratives, which is nice. Got Comet there. That was a great bear going by again. Skyrush and all that. So you got all the loopers and all the coasters. But this is basically, not much happens here. But let me walk you over this part of the hollow, because they've actually got Skyrush, and Skyrush has got new signage. There it is going up the hill right now. It is one of the most intense rides around, so that drop is pretty epic. But the big thing right here, Skyrush has a new sign, new logo, new signage, new restraint. Right there, that is the Super Duper Looper. Now this is usually a path right here, but they actually shut down the path today, which I think is kind of funny because, well, they got a billion people here. But yeah, there's actually a pretty good line for Skyrush, which I'm sad to say is not the norm. It tends to be a little bit less loved than some of these other coasters. All right, now on this side, so here's another view of the hollow right here. Now we come over here, you got some games, you got some lockers too. But here you got the Sky Race. There you got Shore Shot. And then you got the football pigskin right there where you throw the football. So those are all the different things that you have coming up over here in the hollow. Now anchoring the hollow here is Super Duper Looper, which is one of the classic coasters. It's the third oldest, because the Trailblazer. But this one has been pretty busy most of the day. I might try to jump on it today because I still need that for the 125. But there's the Super Duper Looper. And over here, now it looks like this is going to be a bar during the summer because they got a lot of signage for Blue Moon. And then right here is the purchase and redeem. So here we are. We are now at the end of the hollow now. This takes you out to Kissing Tower Hill, which is a little bit different. It used to be Minetown, now it's Kissing Tower Hill. But that is the spotlight on the hollow section of Hersheypark. Let us know which is your favorite ride in the hollow. And have yourself a fantastic day.